Hey, good evening, y'all. We are back with the greatest co-host in the world.
I'm gonna contest with TJ. We'll see.
Right? As long
TJ.
as he don't hear it, it should be okay.
Yeah. Oh no, TJ's my buddy, so we're good.
Yeah, he's awesome. Welcome in, everyone. Uh, I I don't have a topic tonight, which is shoot from the hip, and uh, you know, and some of y'all probably wondering what's going on. I didn't go live this morning like I normally do on Saturday morning, either
No,
on YouTube or Instagram. I didn't do that this morning.
nope. You did
Nope,
not do your normal coffee stream on Saturday morning.
I did not. Uh, a lot of y'all don't know what I was doing the past 2 days, or actually the past week. Now, Skull knows what I've been up to, but
Yep.
yeah, I added. That's not the right word. I restored. No, yeah, I did do that
You
too.
were remodeling and redecorating.
Yeah, there you go. I was remodeling the bathroom in my house.
What's up, Skip?
Hey Skip. Hey everyone, welcome in. You know what? Before we get to what I was gonna say, I'm gonna welcome everybody into the live stream. Why not?
HHD says we're in the slammer vibes. There's sometimes I would rather be in the slammer than doing plumbing underneath my damn sink.
You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
That is
And especially that weird angle. Everyone knows what we're talking about. The weird. You gotta, you know,
yeah.
miserable.
And you got the back of it's like right in the middle of your back.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it's
Why
awesome.
don't they make like a seat or something you could put there, sit down, and it will support you, and it'd be comfortable.
I usually get the creeper out of my garage.
Oh
Then I
yeah.
put then I put a blanket on it, and it almost equals the same height.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
But garbage disposals and all that's still just a huge pain in the butt.
Oh
Or
yeah.
a huge pain in the butt.
Way. Cheryl Smith, welcome in, y'all.
What's up, Cheryl?
Jake, Katie, and River.
Gotta grab a
Scotty,
couple. What is up, Scotty?
Jeff Kane,
Jeffrey?
Uncle Smiley. Are
Smiley.
you smiling today, Uncle Smile? Nancy B, Skipper.
I saw Nancy being on live stream last night.
Yeah, I did too. That was awesome.
Hey, yeah, she needs to jump up here with us and be stupid
Yeah.
with us.
Trying to think. Who else did we see last night?
Oh, you got the Whipster in here, Jody P.
Who else was there last night on the live stream?
I don't know. It was Dee Dee
Who?
and it was Dee Dee and Foxy and Nancy B.
And there was another one.
Flatbed.
Flatbed. Yes.
Flatbed.
So I got to put a face to two channels that I know. So I put a face to it.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I know Flatbed because he sends me some pretty sweet messages on Facebook, which I see like a week later because that's how good I am on Facebook.
Right. Hey, Jody P. Before I forget, if you're still here, have a good night's rest.
Yep. Hopefully, I get to meet Jody P. in Davenport.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. Whip, let's get tanked.
The Whipster. Hopefully, I meet Whip there too. Heck yeah. I'm
I
getting
don't put him.
I'm like you. I'm getting excited now because it's like within a couple of months, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course. Oh, hey Jay, how you doing?
I'm getting excited about San Antonio because I think Jorge's going to be there. You're going to be there.
Yep.
Luca Lawson's going to be there. I mean, heck yeah.
Hey, y'all. You know what? I probably should get this excited, but I'm going to, though. Better Days! Right here.
Yep.
Woo!
No, the one before that. Whip's going to be there on the 6th, and that's the day that me and Cheryl are going to invade Davenport.
Nice.
And I have Whip has been looking for Texas Holy Rock,
Yeah.
and it's very expensive where he's at. And I've already accumulated 4 or 5 pieces for like free,
Nice.
just because people are like, "Oh, you want it? Have it." So I'm going to take that with me. I'm going to take that with me, and if Whip is there, he can have it.
Hey, Whip, you know, if you come to Texas, you can get all as much as you want for free.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get around here too.
And for those who don't know, Better Days was a guest, actually not a guest, a co-host. A while, was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago. I don't remember. It's been too long ago. All right, Better Days. We need to do another one, another collaboration.
Yeah. Lumi is snuck in the back door, I see.
Hey, Lumi! Welcome in. I refuse to vote. Bummer. No, I'm blessed to have had Lumi up here twice, back to back. She's awesome.
Yeah. We're blessed to have her backstage too, getting the real scoop.
Mm-hmm. FYI, y'all, backstage, you get to see a lot more of someone than on a live stream.
Mr. Mark Pyle, how are you, sir?
Hey, Mark. Hey, no, it's okay, Bad Days. Yeah, we definitely we need to connect again.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting what we need to talk about. Which that's not good. We need, yeah. Texas is just around the corner from here. It is. We're going down here.
Yeah. It was like when I sent you how cold it was when I went to work, and the first thing you said was, "Get on I-35 and head to San Antonio."
Exactly.
I was just laughing. It was like, yeah, I wish I could. -10. That was cold enough.
And like Marcus is saying, man, this cold front is no joke. You ain't kidding. Texas got cold. I know.
I wish it would make up its mind, because what day did I send you that picture of my was that Thursday?
Yeah, I think so.
It was -10. Yesterday it was 62.
Wow.
Make up your mind. Come on.
Yeah.
Make up your mind.
Jeff Kane. We got snow here in Florida a couple weeks ago. It was wild. I was in shock. Everybody was Better Days. Everybody was. That Florida, yeah. Luckily, over here in South Texas area, we just got a dusting. But it was cold though. But when it's sounding this coming week, right now it's cool. Now okay, it's wet and damp, whatever. But it's coming week. It wasn't get down in the 20s again. Hey, Better Days. Same here. Here in Texas. If the joke is, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. It'll change.
I think that's everywhere anymore.
Yeah. It was around 77 earlier. Already 45 and dropping fast. Yeah, it was. Hey, Nathan, 88 chocolates. Welcome in.
Nathan Hovey.
Okay, back
Now
to
wait,
our.
wait,
What?
wait.
What?
Nathan Hovey has stickers. Is that what that says? Or is
Oh,
he
is
one?
he asking Jeff for stickers?
Oh. I'm gonna say, Nathan, if you got stickers and you're holding out on me, I'm gonna come to Florida and find you.
That'd be cool.
I know where Nathan lives and I have his phone number, so he can't hide.
Oh,
Jeff,
same here. I want one on Jeff's too.
yeah, me too. We'll
Smells
pressure him.
good.
We'll pressure Jeff into it later.
Oh yeah. Hey, man, see, 20s trade your bag. Supposed to be a high 10, low 12 below. MNC, you can keep that stuff up there. We don't want any part of it.
Every time it snows here, I just send Mike a message that says, "It's your turn tomorrow. I got it today." It's going,
Yep.
it's going straight for you, bro.
Like,
I don't mind
no.
the snow.
right. I don't mind seeing it, the snow in pictures. That's the closest I want to get to this stuff.
No. I think if you're used to it, it's different. You know, it's like everything I own is a 4-wheel drive. I mean, I go out to go to work and I just put it in 4-wheel drive and away we go, and I make it all the way there. I could see if you're
Anyone
from
know?
Texas or Florida or wherever.
Does anybody know Dan's fish email?
I've never emailed them.
I haven't either. Nathan was wondering.
It's probably something simple like dan@gmail.com or something.
Probably. I don't know. Actually, I haven't seen Dan at Coon's age. Oh, right. That was their Clash. He's pretty cool fella, y'all. We got to hang out a little bit. Anyways, this past week, y'all, I was doing Martin in the bathroom, and the vanity I picked up is a used one on Marketplace. The top of it is a butcher block. So there was some water damage on it on the top, and so, some of the clear coat was kind of messed up. So I went and sanded it back to the wood and gave it 3 coats of urethane, water-based stuff. And then I added some new water lines to it, did some plumbing with the PVC, and hooked it up today. So that was, and the PVC, the CPVC. This house is like 25 years old. Anyways, and the plumbing is that old. Whatever. So the plumbing, the pipe behind the sink busted. So I had to do some plumbing that I normally don't do. So, and then chop it off. Before I turn the water on, after I turn the water on was when it happened. But before you turn the water on, y'all, you make sure all the valves are closed.
Yep.
Because I forgot. And I flooded the bathroom. Literally. The ceiling was wet. It was just a rainforest. No, I'm not done with it yet. I still need to finish the vanity and the mirror and the backsplash. And then next project is the floor in the bathroom. So
Hey, there's Mr. Alex. If you haven't seen Alex's latest video, He's got an in-depth interview with Mitchell Broom, one of the best breeders in the country. Everybody needs to go watch that. I watched it because I want to meet that guy someday.
Yeah, it'd be cool if he would come to some conventions.
Well, I've been talking to Alex and SC Catahoula that maybe we all need to go to the Aquatic Expo and go over there and hang out with Alex, Mitchell Broom, and all those guys. You know?
Yeah. Hey,
Mitchell.
Alex.
You know, there's a breeder, there's master breeder, but Mitchell Broom is like supreme master breeder.
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes all of us look stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine with me. I mean,
Hey, Alex, are you telling me that either we're boring or the movie's boring?
yeah. He's watching me. He's watching me in a movie. You know,
Mm-hmm.
one of my side things I do is be Top Gun and stuff.
And by the way, y'all, this young lady, Charles Smith, is a pretty good breeder as well.
Yes, she is.
I knew about a little bit, but today when she was on with George today, I got to hear some more.
We're gonna get to hang out a whole weekend together in April.
So stop rubbing it in.
Hey, I'm gonna hang out with you for
I
like
know.
4 or 5 days in June. So
It's gonna be awesome.
we might let Jorge join in. I don't know. I'm still
Yeah.
deciding.
Might.
Maybe. We'll let Alex in.
Hey, Jesse!
What's up, Jesse?
How you doing? And that's why y'all have not been seeing a lot of videos coming out on the channel, because I've been doing remodeling stuff. I know some of y'all probably would enjoy the remodeling stuff, but that's not fish content.
To me, it's a pain in the butt.
Exactly. Hey,
Pain in the butt. I hate it.
hey, Skull. What sounds you need to start another channel,
Oh, no.
and it'd be all that.
Yeah, who'd be all bad? Between that and my 3 old cars that I'm continually working on,
Mm-hmm.
my wife's told me that. She's like, you need to start a Volkswagen channel. It's like, I can't even hardly keep them all running, let alone film it. You know?
True. MNC said he might make Dallas.
Uh-oh.
Dallas or San Antonio?
Hey,
Dallas, Aquashella in May.
San Antonio's in June.
If I had to choose between the two, it'd be one San Antonio.
Well, I had to pick and choose, and I've already been to an Aquashella, so I'm going to go to San Antonio. So. Yes, Mr. Sleeper Barbecue Volkswagens. I have a 61 Dune Buggy, a 72 Beetle, and a 7412 station wagon.
Nice, Alex. You gotta hang out with Uncle Smiley. Hey, actually, moderators, you mind dropping Uncle Smiley's Aquarium's channel link? That way, everybody can double check that they subscribe to Uncle Smiley.
Yeah.
San Antonio. Okay. What type?
It's a 412. It's a European 412.
Nice.
So, of course, I can't find any parts for it.
Yep.
So we're just going to rewire it, and who knows, it may have Cadillac headlights in it. Who knows what?
Right.
And definitely the flat four that's in it. It will definitely not be the same.
Hey, Caleb, welcome in.
I haven't seen Caleb forever.
Yeah, Whip.
Yep.
There's definitely stuff they can do. I mean, they don't have to go back to what it used to be. They can go forward and make it better. I'm kind of curious this year, Coachella's, how it's going to be. I guess we'll have to wait and find out in May. May is Dallas Coachella. Because I think last year was different. This year is going to be more different. But I'm kind of curious, different in a good way or different in a bad way. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how LA and was it New Jersey to see how those go.
We'll have Ed's Exotic Aquatics on tomorrow stream. Nice.
Ed Moats will be on tomorrow night.
And FYI, I probably say all too often, but I'm looking a lot in a lot of live streams. Just because I'm not saying hi does not mean I'm not watching y'all.
Yeah.
Because
I'm the
if
same
I
way.
commented in all the live streams, I'll never get anything done.
Yeah.
CC.
Well, and if you're like me, like I have a TV in my garage, so when I'm out there messing with the cars and whatever, I have a live stream on, but I'm doing something.
Right.
Or I'm faking doing something and I'm drinking a beer, but you know.
Hey, that's doing something though.
I'm acting like I'm fixing something.
Right.
But I'll
Big
have everybody's live streams on. Type 1 69 crank sink. I have a 69 with the sunroof sitting in a storage building, but haven't had time to mess with it. And it has a pop out windows for the quarter windows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Scotty. I mean, you do have a good point.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that too.
Okay. I know more than what is out there for the public. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yep.
Either way, if it comes to Dallas, it's a good chance I'll probably go. Anyways, get there and hang out with Jerry and Mark.
Jerry told me the other day that Mr. Papa Shrimp's going to be in San Antonio too.
What? That's cool.
I hope he said he was going to try. I hope he's there.
I mean, he only got to like what 5 hours.
Yeah, he's not that far away.
No.
He's a lot closer than I am. If I can make it, anybody can make it.
You got 4 hours of footage. Nice.
Yeah, and he didn't even film his greenhouses. So he's got to go back and get another 5 hours of that.
Yeah. SC.
SC. That's why I'm thinking we all need to go to Aquatic Expo next year. It's in February. where it's crappy where I'm at. It's nice where
Right.
they're at. And I want to go to different shows every year, you know. Don't go to the same ones every year. I want to go to Denver and Omaha and Vegas if they have a show. Who knows?
I'm just looking at the chat, y'all. Curtis, if your garage is different room, what room are you in now?
This is one room in my basement.
What?
This is
Let me.
this is like about a sixth of my basement. I could have 300 or 400 tanks, but I'm not leaving this room. That's the agreement with the wife.
Nice.
Well, because we have a fireplace and TV and living room and everything down there. I'm not going to start putting tanks over there
Right.
unless they're beautiful display tanks. Maybe I could get away with that.
Let me. What am I rubbing in?
That me and you can go to shows and she can't.
Oh, hey, Lumi. You know, I mean, how far are you from the airport? You could fly.
She could fly into San Antonio and we could pick her up.
Yeah, a San Antonio event. And I mean, I know the people that are putting it on. Actually, I'm part of that club. I mean, let me call it. I guess, okay, I'm a part of it, but they're too far away for me to be too active in the club. We're gonna say it that way. But yeah.
Was referring to the top secrets that you guys know. Okay. All right. Hang around after the stream, Lummy, and we'll tell you some top secrets.
There you go.
Not sure how top secret they are, but I saw earlier I think it was Whip talking about going to Foxy and Peplin's picnic barbecue. That's going to be another good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one opportunity I get to grab Jake and pick him up and shake the crap out of him.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be very
You
nice
know,
to I'll be very nice to Katie, but Jake, you're
Right.
getting a big old bear hug, bro. You're getting a bear hug. What's up, Lumpy Dog is here. So is my brother Michael. Michael Shady
Hey,
Gray is
Michael.
here.
Lumpy Dog, Night Owl. How much is Shella for a day? I am cheap.
I have no idea.
Is it 35? 25, 35, 45? I don't know.
I have no idea. I got
Because-
the VIP thing for like 85
Right.
bucks, and I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday for 85 bucks, including a dinner.
Right. Because, yeah, I never went for just one day. I've always gone for the whole VIP experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I take that back. Because I know someone's going to get after me for this. The first 3 times I think I went, I got VIP. After that, I went with the Creator Pass. So,
Whipster says it's 30 bucks at the door per day, which isn't bad. 25 a day if you buy early. Okay,
okay.
that's not bad for as big a show as that for
yeah.
25 bucks.
I know I'm gonna lose probably about 30 viewers if I say this, but the Aquashella, unless Aquashella changes, they're a big show. they're like if you want to meet and greet the manufacturers of the brands that you use, like for instance, Fluval, Ecrion, Top Fin, Seashay,
Yeah, Extreme Foods,
Extreme Foods,
all of those
um,
people.
Seacom, Hikari,
What's up, Gabriel?
Higer. That's just a few that I think right now. There's a lot more out there. If you want to meet either the people that actually make the products or the ambassador for the products, Aquashella is the place to go. But if you want to meet the community, the fish fam, you won't say that say it like that. The Clash would be Clash or the event in San Antonio. Lone Star Cares event mentioned. Between those two, the ones I would recommend to you. Tops. we don't have any top secrets.
She's been backstage with us a few times. She knows.
Yeah.
She knows. She knows we're all a bunch of idiots.
I know, right?
Sleeper Barbecue, The Clash is Pennsylvania, Morgantown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I mean, I was there not this past year, but the year before that. I had a good time. Now, unless it gets really, really good, y'all. If there's a year that you want to go, this would be the year that you should go. There's going to be some people there that, yeah. It's going to make it interesting. Anyways.
Yeah. I'm going to have to figure out my schedule after Davenport for the Quad City and San Antonio, what else I can pull off this year.
Mm-hmm.
If I can pull it off, I'll be there. If I can't pull it off, I don't know. What's up, Mr. J&N Aquatics?
Hey, J&N! Welcome in. And GNC, welcome in. Hey, Gabriel, how you doing? Yeah, I'm behind chat, y'all. Oh, it's about only 2 minutes.
Night Owl says he's taking a food and a vibes break. Does that mean he's taking a cottage cheese break?
I hope.
Whoa. Lumpy Dog's funny. My job is interfering with my hobby. Yeah.
Yeah, good thing, Mizzy. Yeah, her curry is okay, hold on. I'll back up a little bit. Her curry is a good food. The only issue is the price.
Yep.
Which that means that's a really good fish food. That's the only issue that I got as of now. Now, hey, hold on. Not all the fish food I recommend. Some of the bigger pellets I'm not a fan of, but the majority of her curry fish food is pretty good. But the main thing is the price. So, and that goes with a lot of name brand fish foods out there.
Oh, yeah. It's the same with Northfin and a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's good, there's bad. You know, stuff your fish might love like there's no tomorrow. Mine won't eat it all. It just depends.
Right. Okay. Here's a good question, Skull. Is there one fish food that you have that all your fish love? In my fish room, go ahead.
I was going to say the shrimp flake from Ken's Fish. All my fish just tear that up. They tear that the shrimp flake a lot. They love it.
Um, there's two fish food on my head that I know for sure. Okay, the canned fish food. I mean, I don't have an issue with it. Okay, there's a few of them that I question a little bit, but the
Yeah.
majority of it was really good. But no, I was gonna say hikari, which is the flower bites, and then the flu of bug bites. Those two, all my fish destroy. I haven't had one fish yet that didn't like it.
Yeah.
Now it does come with a price tag though, so.
Hmm. But I've had some New Life Spectrum that it's really good food, costs a lot, and half of them eat it, half of them don't.
Mm-hmm.
I've had some North Fin, same way, half of you, half of them don't. So
Right.
it just depends.
And that's why actually today I was watching Benochar a little bit. He mentioned, which I've done that for a while, but I I think it was because of him is why I do it. Uh, I give each of my tanks, depending on the fish on the tank, I'll give them a mixture of fish food. That way, everyone has a chance of getting food, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
For instance, take the side me right here. Now, some of y'all can't see it too well because it's too dark. But the Fantosas, the Conloches, and the Pleco, I'll give them the high protein diet. I'll give them veggies, and I'll give them the bug bites. That way, the big fish, the little fish, they all have something to eat.
Yep. I'm kind of like Chattanooga Ed, where I have a big Tupperware container. You
Mhm.
put like 5 or 6 different kinds in there and shake it all up, and they'll usually all eat it.
Have you noticed if the flavors of different food mixed together at all?
Well, I haven't tasted it, but
No? What?
no,
Scott, come on, step it up.
I'm not eating it. But it seems that when I put, spirulina, shrimp food, krill, all of that, and mix it all together, they all love it.
So, what would happen if you would, say for instance, for the fry, if you would mix a couple of different stuff together in a blender and give it to the fry? Would that be beneficial, or would that be a waste of time?
No, that's generally what I do is mix it and make it a powder.
Mm-hmm.
And I buy rapashi, but I don't make rapashi. I just use the powder for feed and fry, basically.
MNC, you mentioned extreme. Are you talking about the flakes, or are you talking about the pellets? The spirulina, I haven't had any issue with my fish eating that stuff. But then again, the price tag's so much, I can't afford to feed it on a regular basis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I mix it. I'll buy, what is it, like 1.2 pounds of the Tetra
Mm-hmm.
flake food, mix in a couple different ones of Ken's, spirulina, and their, what does he call it? It's one with all the colors. Can't think of what it is, but I'll mix them all together in a bucket,
Right,
stir it all together, and then I'll feed that bucket for the next 2 months.
right. What would happen if you would throw some of the aquarium co-op? Um, what's it called? The new fish food to come out with?
That magic food.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
What would happen if you threw that into the mix? Well, would that be kind of void its purpose?
I don't know. I think that food is kind of a every 2 or 3 days. Not something I would do every day.
Right. You mix the Ken's and Big Kahuna flakes together. My fish go nuts with.
Yeah.
I don't want you to try that Big Kahuna. See, I haven't tried the Big Kahuna. I tried the Ken's. And
Yep.
hey, Jake, do you use that grinder for your coffee after that?
You know he does. You know he does.
He's got to get the extra nutrients, that shrimp flavor.
He's like, why does this Folgers taste so funny? Oh
it,
yeah,
it has a shrimp
But-
and a spirulina flavor to it.
it's got krill in it. That's right.
Yeah.
Freaking Jake. I love me some Jake.
Mhm. Extreme.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Now, I have not tried the extreme. They have a new one that they were trying out this past Aquashellas that they were handing out. Can I think what it was? Was that like a pellet? Not, I can't remember. But anyway, I have not tried that stuff out yet. There's too many of those I got. I need to just give them a try. Lumi, the Aquarium Co-op would be the magic food. What I was talking about.
He's got two of them out now. He's got a community pellet too that's a little bigger.
Okay. Is it the same stuff, but bigger?
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Hey, Coy, if you're lurking, would you mind stopping in the chat and letting us know?
Yeah.
Is the magic
know.
food?
Let me know when you're sending me some.
Yeah, there you go. Skull is asking for a whole box of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see him already. He's already laughing. He's like that.
Uh-huh.
He's like that dumbass. I ain't giving him nothing.
Right. And I gotta be careful because he's gonna chew me out.
Corey's a good dude.
I know. He's awesome. And a good time hanging out with him.
He's one of the guys at Aquashella that actually stood there and talked to me for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, so I appreciate that.
Shirley, when's the Aqua Show? Which one? The one in Dallas is in May. Is it 17th, 18th in May? It'd be the Saturday and Sunday in May. 18th, 19th? Whatever, that weekend.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That
Ultra Fresh.
who sells Ultra Fresh? What fish stores? Or is it online only? I don't know. Do the big box stores sell that? I admit it, y'all. I don't know where you can get this from even the Ultra Fresh. You know what? Since I don't know, I want to find out. By the way, Aquashella Dallas is May 17th and 18th. Back to the Ultra Fresh. I tried it a while back, but I can't give you a true, would I recommend it? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just I haven't used a lot of it. Can you get from Amazon, Chewy.com? It's called, do you know if big box stores sells Ultra Fresh brand?
I've never heard of Ultra Fresh. That's got to be a Jake thing, right? Let's look. Oh, they have their own website, Pipes.
Okay. It says the
Oh, it's
store.
a
What?
Ben Ochart's a big user of it.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Hey, Whip, you're in the chat, no? Isn't Whip here?
It was.
Hey,
Chewy.com sells it and Amazon sells it.
actually, if anybody in the chat knows what Ben Ochart's opinion about the Ultra Fresh is, does he recommend it? Some reason, he talks a lot about North Fan and Sarah a lot, but I don't know if he talks about Ultra Fresh very much. Then again, I'm not always there watching, so.
He's got a video on November 28, 2021 that says fish food that's clean and nutritious, ultra fresh.
Okay, there you go, y'all. Hey, you know what? That is there a video out there that basically the top 5 fish foods that are bad, basically that college your water up, etc. No, I'm just curious because I mean, there's definitely fish foods out there that do that. I've experienced it. But then again, just because I expense it does not mean that the whole company's bad. It might mean that package of fish food might have been a defect or something, you know? Jake was wondering, did you say that you love Jake or cake, Curtis?
Oh, we're going to give Katie a hug and River a hug, but Jake's going to get shaken up and down. Jake's going to get the rah, rah. He'll love it. He likes violence.
Oh, okay. The communities, let me say the community fish food stays floating made of the same stuff. Huh. So that means, is it more air in there or something? Make it lighter? It floats? Or is it just bigger? Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a little warm in here. I'm at my camera froze. So I'm gonna turn my camera off and restart it. I'm still here.
Do some strip teasing. I can see it coming. Man, you know, every time I get on your stream, I start getting text messages, Facebook messages. It's like, I don't know what it is. I got to answer these.
Uh-oh. That could be bad.
It's Gabriel.
Hey,
It's Gabriel messing with me. That's all right.
and what's he want?
I just want to know what I'm doing in that corner.
Oh,
That's an LED light over there.
nice.
I already mounted one of them over this tank over here, and it's freaking awesome.
There we go. I'm back again. My apologies, y'all.
What? Eddie is the Tic Tac Bandit? I don't think so. Whipster, I love it because you say if you have my phone number, I'd just text you every time just to go be funny. I actually have your number, so next time you go live, don't be surprised, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got your number. I get to meet Whip in April too. That's gonna be freaking awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I got to meet Whip not last year, but when I was at that Clash, I got to meet Whip. That's cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Kyle should be there. Bear Bottom Bratton's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Should be in,
Lumi, I appreciate it, Lumi. Giving this co-op food a try. Letting everyone know about it. That's awesome. Because I haven't had a chance yet to try it all.
I haven't bought there in so long. They sent me an email that says, "Here's your 10% off since you haven't bought here for so long."
Hey, Funk, if you're watching, when are you getting the fish food up and running?
Um, I'll buy it as long as it comes as like his little voodoo thing.
Yeah,
Come with some voodoo on it.
good old George. And George, by the way, your live stream earlier with Cheryl Smith was really good. But here's some encouragement. No, it's up to you, George. But it doesn't hurt to look at the chat once in a while. But no, hey George, you do you. If it works for you, don't change it. Oh, Jake bought it off Amazon. The Ultra Fresh.
Yeah.
My buddy Mike. Mike Loves Life. I think Ultra Fresh sponsored him a little bit. I think sent him a box or whatever. I don't know. A while back.
Michael's life.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't. Hey, Mike, if you're looking, I haven't. We haven't talked in a Coons Day. It's been what? 2 years? So we really talk probably? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we see each other all the time lurking, but
Yeah, I see his videos every now and then, but I haven't talked to him.
that's interesting, y'all. Yeah, I'll go with him and see about that. Sarah. I've tried it. I'm not really tickled about it.
It's kind of spendy.
That could be maybe part of why I don't like it. I don't know. Yes. Grant does use the shrimp food. Yeah, he does. And he says it's pretty good. So good old Grant. Lord willing, I'll see Grant at Aquashella, Dallas, and then the San Antonio Cares event, and then if I go to the Clash, I'll see him again.
Huh? They're going to go to San Antonio too?
Who, Grant?
Yeah.
Last time we spoke. For
He
those who
should.
don't know, I was over there over the holidays.
Yeah.
Surprised everybody. Nobody knew that I was even around there.
I don't know. There's so many people that I know are going that I just want to hang out with, like Mike Howe from Fish Tank Barn, Mark Pyle. I want to hang out with that guy. I've never got to. I mean, you have, but I have not.
Yeah.
So many people.
And I got to hang out with Jordy P. Yee!
Yeah. And Cece's going to be in San Antonio.
Yeah. And I got to hang out with her too.
Yeah. And there's Mark right there. The Texas Cares event's going to be huge.
Yes, it is. And I got to meet Asaya Llewellyn last year, Aquashella. I wouldn't have met her, but she came up to me and said, "Hey, Vibes."
I would have just tackled you from behind.
Yeah. Uh-huh. But there's one problem, Skull. I already know you face to face, so that would work too good.
Yeah, no. It's hard to sneak up on somebody when you know 'em.
All right. Swiffle Aquatics and Benjamin Peters. According to Fish on Link, you're in the chat. I must have missed you. Hey, Shirley.
What's up, Shirley? The moneyless maid. I'm gonna have to talk to Mr. Pyle because I think I need some killifish. I think I do. Yeah, and he's gonna be speaking there too, so we're gonna have to go sit in the front row and spit balls at him or something. Who knows? It'll be fun.
Yeah. For instance, y'all, if you're at an event and you see someone that you know, go up there and talk to them.
Mark's gonna shoot back at me. Heck yeah. That means we're gonna have a good time. I'll buy the first round.
And just because someone's on camera, y'all, does not mean that they don't want to talk to you. Just go over and say your name. There's a good chance whoever person that is that you see, some content creator, there's a good chance that if you've been following for long enough, they'll actually recognize your name. So go over and say hi. Don't be shy. Now, I mean, okay, I take it back. Now, if you're talking about vibes, maybe not. That vibes guy is crazy. Ignore him. You know what, y'all? We're an hour in. Why not we do something special? I guess it's not really special. We do it every Saturday night. I'm gonna drop a link. That way, Skull can give you a hard time. What would we do if Skull wasn't here?
Probably have a great time.
It'd be like, why are we even alive? Even, you know? I'm grabbing a link, y'all. Bear with me. And there you go. I pinned it. We do have to know you backstage, and it might take a little bit of time before we bring you up because there's still trolls out there that would love to ruin the live stream. Jesse, if I don't have a hotel room yet. I don't have a place to sleep yet.
You don't have a plane yet either, do you?
Nope.
That's my biggest thing is getting from here to there.
I mean,
that's like all the way across the country for us.
I mean, I do want to go pretty bad, but hey, maybe if someone sponsors me or pays me to get there. Hey, yeah, if my trip's covered and my hotel room's covered, I'll definitely be there. I even take off work for that.
Yeah, I got plenty of time to take off work. My problem is money.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, is there an event in Dallas in March? I think there's a Dallas. Is it a swap? You should know, Mark, because you're on the list. Vendor list, I think. Yeah, the legend Mark Powell Aquatics was speaking at the Texas Cares. So if you want to hear Mark speak in person, you gotta show up.
I'm gonna be there. I will be there. And I'm gonna con Mark out of whatever I can con him out of. He'll probably bring his little visas thing, shing shing, to get my card. Which is all right, as long as the wife doesn't know what I paid for or anything.
Right. Just finished setting up one more tanks. Nice. Gonna mod share Pile's link. Sure thing.
I could, but I'd have to go over to YouTube to do it.
Oh, there's other mods in the chat, no?
There you go. Alex got it.
Good old Alex. My brother from another mother.
Yeah, that's some more reasons why I'm getting excited for April and June. And I mean, I get to hang out with you. I get to hang out with Alex. I get to hang out with Cheryl and Jeff Kane and Foxy and Peplin. It was just like, nah.
Right, you know, right?
Yeah.
No, the fish community has grown so much in the past year. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Grown? Not okay. Do that. Okay. People have joined the live streams or enough now that I have met you in person. So I'm kind of pumped up to meet everybody.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The back door was left wide open.
Scott, did you forget to lock the door?
I think so. I think my brother snuck in.
Uh-oh, that can't be good. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
This was Vibes Aquatics, Fine Affinity Channel. Whoops. I'm going to get in trouble now. He's going to kick me out. Legendary.
What is
Cake.
Nothing other
Jake.
than threats of violence
Uh-oh.
towards me.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
It will be
handle it.
it will be a friendly teddy bear hug. You're
Am
getting
I
one.
overly loud and do I echo anything like that?
No, you're good.
Okay, because I'm trying the new mic with this, so
Nice.
Katie's on mute.
I mean, you look all right. You sound good.
I don't look good. I need a haircut.
No, you look good. You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll bring my scissors.
There you go.
We can film it.
Yes.
Katie's the only one authorized to cut my hairs
She'll let me do it.
on myself.
She'll let me do it. Just ask her.
Probably.
Jake always sounds good. The voice of an angel.
The voice of an angel.
Voice of an angel.
Hey, Foxy!
Voice of an angel.
Foxy.
Can't wait to give you a hug, Star!
Where my beer went.
I know. It's gonna
Am
be
I allowed to
good.
drink beer on here?
Better be, because I have been.
There you go. There's your
Do you
answer.
even use a koozie and cover it up at all, or you just keep it out of frame?
What did you
Uh-oh.
do?
What did you do? Did you touch a button?
I don't know. Jake is Jake.
Did you hit the wrong koozie?
Did your koozie knock you out of the stream or what?
Put it in the koozie.
It must be. I don't know. As soon as I raised my beer, it was gone.
That's it.
I don't know.
If it's cheap
Probably the
beer,
connection out here.
if it's cheap beer, Jake, you get
It's
thrown
been
out.
acting wonky all week.
Oh, okay. I gotta get better networking out here too. Not just water supply, but the Wi-Fi is so horrible out here. It might be that we have like 8 different things using it at
Yeah.
the same time.
1, 2, 3, 5.
I can shut off the computer, maybe. I don't know.
You got a good
There's my
looking
head.
chest there, though.
Thank you.
Would it help if I left? Now there's the legend right there,
Well, that is up, Katie.
Hi.
sending good
She's
vibes.
muted. I'm gonna unmute you for now, I think.
Uh-oh.
I think when we all meet, that I'm not gonna. Jake,
There
me,
you
and
go.
you might just stand outside because Katie,
Probably.
Cheryl, Foxy, and everybody else are just gonna have a great time. Me and you can just stay outside and be done.
That's fine with me.
All the women are just gonna. push us
Excuse
out
my
the-
hair. River was pulling on it, all my hair today.
Yeah, me too.
It looks good,
So very
Katie.
sorry.
Now Jake, well, that's a different story.
Hey, Katie, do you give me permission to cut Jake's hair?
See, everything's like clipping out on me.
I see that.
I'll shut my phone off.
I mean, it's probably too cold up
I
there.
need. See, lost connection. Going to shut off the computer. Save some bandwidth. What if I use cellular data?
I've done that before.
Switch to cell phone? Is this better?
I've been on Vibes' stream running on my hotspot before, and nobody ever noticed.
I mean, you look the same, Jake. You're still Jake.
Well, it cut out, so I don't know what you saw, but I saw crazy things.
Well, hey, Peplin!
What's up, Brian? Yeah, I'm going to give Jake a Brazilian, all right. I'm going to give him something. You may want to have your camera ready, Brian.
There's still no echo? Because I turned my phone up all the way.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
It's a good microphone.
Yeah. That or just a great guy using it.
Ooh.
See, I'm still glitching out, or
Yeah,
I don't
freeze.
look like I'm glitching out. You guys are frozen in time.
You are freezing, brother. You are freezing.
It's because it's cold out.
Let's go! Just saw your text and responded. Join the party!
I know. Now I got to get Cheryl involved.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk my son into going with us, but I don't know if that's going to happen. He's not a big fish person, but he's a big crazy maniac. So maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brian. He says still no echo. Keep trying. We don't want an echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
Hey, Jim! Welcome in. Hey, Skull.
Yep.
Didn't I tell you to lock the back door?
You did, but I had to let my brother Mark in. You know,
Okay,
he
all
knocked
right.
on the door, and I was like, "Come on in, Mark. Come on."
Fair enough. Welcome
See you
in, Mark. Good to
There
see
he
you.
is.
Well, hello.
What's up,
The
Mark?
legend. So,
Hang on just a second here.
all right. So, Jake, how did it taste?
What?
The Ultra Fresh.
I haven't tried that one yet.
Oh, it's a new one.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
that's
I've
better.
had it in a while, but I haven't tried it.
Hey,
Yep.
you're asking about the expo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is one on March 8th.
Okay.
And so, yeah, a bunch of us going to be there. I don't know how many. I think there's like 50 vendors, fish vendors. We're also doing reptile vendors too.
Nice.
I know Papa Shrimp talked him into going, so he'll be there.
Nice.
Awesome. And this is on Saturday, right?
It's just Saturday, correct?
Yeah.
You can actually get tickets early now. Instead of waiting at the door, you can actually get them early, so you get
Oh,
through faster.
nice.
Yeah, they started doing that. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. March 8th.
It's a couple weekends.
Yeah. It
Three, I
depends
think.
on what I'm doing. I might go just sneak up there.
The spring show is usually the biggest show by far.
Okay.
So I think last year we had like 900 people come to the door, which is quite a lot. The last show we did was not that great up there. It was just slow. But
Right.
the spring show is always, man, way better. We usually make about double what I normally make on the other shows.
Right.
So I can't wait to the San Antonio show. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be there.
And there's gonna be a lot of legendary speakers.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some cool ones. I still need to sign up for the collecting trip. I forgot to do that, and I keep forgetting to get on there and sign up before it's full. They're going to Gilead Farms, and I know that's filled. That bus is probably full. They may have to get a second bus. I think they're trying to figure out what they're going to do if it fills up. But it's pretty close to filling up. That's going to be a cool trip too. I don't know if I want to do that because he's close enough. I could do it another time maybe, but there's a lot of people want to go, and I was going to have a vendor table, do the whole vendor room, but that's the whole show you're doing it. And that didn't. That's just like, man, I don't want to sit there the whole show at a table. So I'm going to do the swap meet. The swap meet's just going to be, I think it's Saturday. They just do a couple hours for the swap meet, real quick in and out deal. So I might do that instead. Of course, I'm sure people come to me wanting to buy stuff,
Of course.
before that, but so I'll be selling stuff the whole time there. That'd be fun if you're going to be there, Skull. I'd like to meet you too.
Yep, I'm planning on it.
Sweet.
I'm planning on
the trip. Would be a lot of fun.
I'm planning on asking you about hooking me up with some killies that I might be able to pick up there. So
I have plenty there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bring just an absolute ton of stuff, but I'm going to bring quite a bit. It should be an awesome show with that many people there. With 4 different groups.
Stephen P. Hey, Stephen, sleep is overrated. Come on, stay up.
Man, I got a lot done today. I finished up my fish rack, and then so I had to washing. Man, I hate washing.
There, now you got
substrate,
guest.
rinsing it. Oh, it's terrible. But I spent time doing that. But I found some new stuff that I like a lot. It's you buy it at HEB, and it's a granite sand, and it's designed for the chimney things. And it's like $4 a bag, but the stuff is kind of a lighter color sand, but it's kind of real fine. But you don't have to rinse it much. It rinses pretty clean. I've even tried pool filter sand. People are saying, "Oh man, you don't have to wash that." Man, the stuff I got, you did. Holy cow, that stuff was nasty. Oh yeah, I've got some at Home Depot. And I got some at Lowe's, and man, it was just terrible.
Yeah, it depends on what brand.
I think it depends on where it comes from or how they process it or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, Because I've tried the typical sand and the clay sand, and both of them have done without rinsing, no issue. So
Oh,
I think
man.
it all depends
Clay
on,
sand.
on the brand.
I kind of got away from play sand. It depends on where you get it from, Home Depot or Lowe's. If you get those two sands are actually different. The play sands. One of them is kind of real fine, and one of them is more coarse. And both of them were
So,
just terrible, dirty,
huh?
really, really dirty.
And unless I was just lucky, I don't know.
I mean, it's sands. It's a
Kinda
natural
depends
product, so there's going to
also.
be some variation.
It kind of depends also on like how you're filling your tank once the substrate's in there.
True.
No, this stuff didn't matter. I mean, as soon as water hit it, boom, it's completely, I mean, mud. I mean, it wasn't even bright, it was mud. I
That's
tried one of it
interesting.
because I was told you didn't need to wash it. I tried it. Oh no, it's just complete mud. I changed water, did water changes, 3 or 4 water changes, going as slow as I could, getting the water in there. It didn't matter. I had to just start all over. It was terrible.
Huh? Yeah, because my go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say my newest tank setup. I used the play sand for the first time. I put sand in and filled it up. No issue. I don't. And maybe I was just lucky. I don't know.
I got kind of smart. What I would do is I'd take some of the sand, not wash it, put it on the bottom, and then cap it. Basically, wash the sand and cap it, so you didn't have to wash all of it. You know, so that way,
Yeah, that's a good
and you
point.
got some of the nutrients in there too. So you're kind of doing a dirted tank-ish. It's not exactly a dirted tank, but you're kind
Yeah.
of getting the same effect. You know, but these tanks I set up all differently. I set them up. The bottom row is set up with some soil that I had in the tank for a long time. I had it outside for a while. It was kind of a used soil, so I put that on the bottom and then capped it with the granite sand. And then the second row, I went and got to a friend's house about 30 minutes away, and well, my stuff in my yard is kind of a clayish sand. It's clay, but it's not really good clay. But the stuff over there is from the Blackland Prairie. It is black. It is heavy clay. You could literally make a bowl out of it and fire it and use it. I mean, this stuff is just
Cool.
clay, and it's black as can be. High nutrients levels. So I put about a ½ inch of that in the bottom of it. I don't want to get too crazy. That
Right.
stuff should be probably pretty rich. And then capped it off. And then the top row, I did one with just decomposed granite, just really coarse stuff. Two tanks with that, no dirt in the bottom. Then one is just going to be, because it's all tap water stuff. That one's just going to be no substrate at all. I've never done a tank with no substrate. So I'm going to try it. Hey, I'm going to try everything. So try that. And the tank beside of it's going to be no substrate, but I'm going to put RODI or rainwater in it. So I have a tank that I can, this is all going to be my show tank for my killifish. So some of those, there's a few species that absolutely needs the soft water. Most of them don't unless you're trying to breed them. So
Right.
we'll see how this all works out, see what the differences are. And then I've got some lighting differences too. The bottom light's not real bright. And then the top 2 layers are brighter lights. That way the heat is going to be lower. Because if you put on the bottom, put the lower light, doesn't get hot. So it won't heat up that second row. The second row has a bright light. It'll heat up the row above it. But of course, the light above that's just going to be nothing above it. So it's got one row is going to be kind of warm on the top row. But we'll see how it goes.
What was it,
I've had
Katie?
for a year. I've had a central air system. One of those, it's not linear air. It's a big diaphragm pump. But I've had it set up in this room for like a year. I hooked it all up. Got like 60 tanks in here, and it wasn't supposed to even be able to do that many. Got it all wired up, turned it on, and I had to have an outflow, open up the reef pressure air, and it sounded like a jet engine in here going off. There's so much air coming out of it. And I was like, I got to do something with that. It's I'm not using up all the air. So these 4 racks that I've got in the living room, I'm going to run. I just almost got all the plumbing done. Run line air all the way out there. So see if I can have enough air to do all. It's probably close to 100 tanks.
Nice.
Let's see if I can run.
What type do you have for an air line compressor?
The air
type?
line,
No.
Not the air line itself, but the pump.
the pump. It's a piston pump, and I got on Gemco. It was on sale. I don't remember which one it was. I can read it. I almost read it.
Oh, it's bugging out for us. Dang it.
It is.
Did Cake hit a button? Hey, Cake.
It's a DAH MH40. It's a 40.
Nice. And we lost Cake.
Well, see, the reason I think I'm able to do that is because my tanks, I don't have like an air stone on the bottom of them. I just have like an air line, just weighted down, held in the water. And it's only 5 or 10 gallon aquarium, so I don't have much pressure
Right.
resistance on those, so I can blow. It doesn't take much air to do a 5 gallon aquarium or a 10 gallon.
True.
So if you're doing most of them are all 5s and 10s. There's a couple others, but that's about it. So I can get away with a lot of
So-
tanks.
How do you weigh him down?
Well, the ones like behind me, they're just weighed down with an air stone. I actually put an air stone in the line, dropped it in there, and cut the line so it would blow out instead of, because the air stones always plug up. I don't want to deal with that.
Right.
I was like, there's no reason for it. I have no real reason for the air stone.
That's
My
a good
setup.
point. I like it.
Because the air, it does work, disperses a little bit, but I have killifish. They don't need a ton of air.
Right.
So, and the only reason I have air at all is because I have them covered. And you have a small air gap, the water level's that high from the lip. You have very little air sitting in there, so it's sealed off pretty good. So there's no
Right.
air exchange in there, so it'll suffocate your tank. So you have to have just some air going in there just because I have it covered. If I didn't have it covered, I wouldn't have any air.
Right.
And then the ones I just set up, I'm using these they're cool little filters. They're tiny, only about this big around, about this tall. And I put 12 of those in there. So they're just a sponge filter, but they're kind of like a canister filter on the bottom. So they got a little reservoir with some rocks in it. And they've got air filter on top above that. So it's kind of a 2-in-1. It's kind of neat little air filters. And they're cheap.
Welcome back, Cake.
Yeah. Apparently my phone wasn't on the right setting, whatever, but
Oh.
I fixed it.
So is the star of the show sleeping right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Katie's not allowed to speak about it. She'll jinx it.
Yeah, probably.
Katie, you're close enough. You can just go.
That was too smooth. That was no.
Hey, Vibes, next time you're up in this area and you got a little time, run over to Crowley. There's a little shop over there called Aquateratopia. It is cool. They've got a ton of plants in there, ton of carnivorous plants, about everything you can imagine. They've got freshwater, saltwater. It's a nice little shop. I think you like it. In the back, they got a pond area where they got a pond set up back there.
Cool.
They've got bogs set up out there with tons of pitcher plants and all that good native stuff. So it is awesome.
You mind sending me the link to it?
Yeah.
Sure. I can do it later. Let me see
And
if I can put it in
the
chat. If I can figure out how to do that. I can do it with my phone. Yeah, but man, I've been there quite a bit. In fact, tomorrow I'm just going to go just because it's cool.
Cool.
But,
So-
it's my favorite little shops.
Katie asked you that question about the air pump, and unfortunately, right after we asked, that's when we started reaching out, and we didn't hear it. And I'm not going to make you explain it again, or make the viewers go through that again. But what are your thoughts on? I don't know what brand you said you had, but we got our eyes on a Gemco.
Yeah, I got mine at Gemco. They were on sale at the time, and it was one of the 40s. But it's not a linear air. It was a diaphragm pump. So it's not a linear air because it was a little more expensive. I got the cheaper one, but I thought it would do more than what I needed. But yeah, it does a lot more than what I needed. So
they
I'm
got
gonna have like
80
100
linear, and 80 the LPH, whatever they have numbers in front of it, letters, numbers. They're both the same. I think it's LPH 80, and that one's on sale for just under 300, and we're gonna grab that one and set up a loop in here. And it's gonna be way more than we need right now because we obviously, that one's good for like 60 to 80 drop lines, depending on whatever. We don't have.
It depends on what's on the end of your drops. Like mine are just in 5 and 10 gallon aquariums with just that air line. There's no back pressure from the air stone or anything, so it doesn't take much pressure for it to blow down. So this little 40, I'm going to get like 100 aquariums out of it because I'm just doing 5s and 10s with no back pressure on it.
Well, I'm gonna put a diffuser stone. They make diffusers. They can be used as a stone, but a silencer, so to speak, and a valve, and a gauge, so that I can adjust the entire air system to always be at 1.5 psi.
There you go.
So then it doesn't back pressure on the pump. It lasts longer. It uses less electricity. That's what I've heard so far. Have you ever heard of anything like that being used?
No, but what I was doing is I had a valve just at the end of my loop coming down where I could open it up to relieve some of the pressure because I just had like 60 tanks in here, and it was, man, I opened that thing up just to keep it from like boiling over on my tanks. It was insane. So I opened it up, and it sounded like a jet engine in here.
Right.
There's so much air coming out. So that's why I decided to run a line all the way. It's
Well, that's
probably
what that
about
diffuser is supposed to
40
be,
feet
is
long.
so it doesn't make a bunch of noise and it lets some air out, excess air pressure out, and you can do it minutely with a valve. They said you can use a ball valve like a PVC ball valve, but their valves that they sell, and they're only they're under like $6 or something like that, $5.95, and they claim anyways that you can adjust a lot more finely than a regular PVC ball valve that you find at the hardware store.
You're going to spend almost the same amount of money on a PVC ball valve. That's what I have over here, but you can't, man, fine adjusting it's just not going to happen. So I would
in
get
town,
one of those.
in our little town, at the 2 hardware stores that we have, that ball valve is probably going to be
$20.
yeah.
Wow. I just bought one tonight. I
So
bought a 1-inch one so I could shut off the air to the rest of the house, so I can keep it. If I'm doing maintenance out there or something, I can just shut the air off out there. And it was $5.50 for a
Yeah.
1-inch ball valve.
It's insane here.
if you get
Yeah,
to a
where you at?
Menards or something, but we have an Ace Hardware and a Hardware Hank in this little 5,000 population community, and you pay a lot for buying local here.
Yeah.
Where you at? What area?
Spooner, Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin.
Yep.
Man, that's crazy. Heck, I could ship you one probably cheaper than that.
Yeah, right. Including shipping costs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But hey, I put the link to that in the chat to
Awesome.
Aquaterra.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pretty freaking cool store. They're always changing every time I go in there. Last time I went in there, I have all these different types of lilies in there. Man, I was like, wow, blown away, and they have all these kind of cool little jars and stuff to put stuff in. Some of them are like some of the native lilies and stuff too. I'm not lilies. What do you call those things?
Lotus.
Not lilies. They're oh man, it'll pop my head here in a second. They're usually small, very very cool little flowers on the ends of them. You see them sometimes in the like Home Depots and stuff. They just look like a stick, and they have the
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
very little leaves. Yeah, but there's a ton of those different. I can't remember the name of it. It's kind of weird. It's just like
It's oh my goodness
the
sakes.
chat's probably going crazy.
I'm the plant lady and I should know better.
But you know what I'm talking about. There's lots of different ones. But yeah, I have some of those in my aquariums. I actually took a hole saw and cut a hole in the I use a greenhouse plastic basically for my covers, and just drill a hole in that and drop the whole cup in there after I wash it all off, and I just put it back in sphagnum moss and stick the whole thing down in the aquarium so it pulls up the waters in that way. So I'll do all kinds of different plants that way. One of the ones that was cool that I didn't think would work is
Driving you nuts, isn't it?
it's a fern. What the heck? It's a fern, but it doesn't look like a fern. It's got the really wide leaves, and usually it's stuck on a tree or something.
I have no idea.
Why am I going blank on this
Orchid?
plant? Yes, orchid. That's what I was thinking of. The orchid. Yeah, yeah. I'm starting to do some orchids.
Good job.
Mom brain, sorry.
There you go. And the birdhouse fern works really good in aquariums. I was surprised. I didn't think it would work, but it's going crazy. It's almost like fibrous root systems, like these looks like little sticks almost coming down the water. It doesn't look like roots. It looks kind of cool.
They want to climb.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Those fibrous roots that you're seeing, like if you get on a pothos or anything other than a pothos, if they look like they're brown and they're kind of sticky looking, that are coming out, those are their climber roots.
Okay.
So,
But it's
apply it-
underwater, so it can't.
Right. So if you train them, they'll climb even further, like up a wall or something like that.
Okay.
Don't Pothos have that? Is it same?
Pothos have
similar
that
thing
too.
to
Yeah, Pothos send those out too. Yeah.
Yeah, we got. Sorry about that. Moving around, making you sick. But look
You
at
got to be
the.
careful putting Pothos against your like a bare wall because they'll stick right
Oh,
through
yeah.
your paint and
Well,
everything and destroy the
This
paint.
is pegboard, so I've had these.
works good.
I've had these guys try to grow themselves into the pegs because it's almost
Uh-huh.
perfect that way. So you gotta kind of make sure, but yeah, these big old roots. This is over a foot long on these.
That's a cool idea.
Well, it just happened to work out to have a fish room and a shop that already had pegboard there when we bought the place. So
I don't know if you can see it, but my Pothos back there sending them out. They're about bigger as my finger. They're probably a foot longer. So
It's also the same idea with a Monstera.
Yep.
I tried a Monstera, just didn't work very good. Maybe just that one wasn't converted to growing with its feet in the water. I don't know. It just didn't work very well. Might try it
Did you-
again
I'm
though.
still trying.
Did you try the Monstera when it was in a pot and rinse the roots off, or did you?
Yeah,
just...
I did. I did.
Okay.
I didn't do it right.
Well, there's no right or wrong about it. It's either gonna take or not.
Okay. Maybe try it again.
Yeah, I tried like 10 of them. One of them took it. The other ones weren't happy.
Because right now I see there's a bunch of Monsteros in the hardware stores. Like Home Depot and Lowe's has them both. Small.
Well,
small
HEB does
plants.
too.
Yeah, I was just there. Yeah, I tried. They did.
And occasionally
They're
HEB
great.
will have them on sale.
Peace lilies do well too.
Oh yeah, they did great. I had a 55-gallon sitting over here with a pond pump that would pump water up into one of the long, thin windowsill type planters. It was like 4
Yeah.
foot long, and I put lava
Yeah.
rock at the bottom of that. Had it pumping
Yes.
into there, going across all
Bog
that, and
filter.
draining back down into the 55 and put
Yeah,
pieces
that's
of
Nice.
stuff in there with the light above it. Man, that worked great.
Yeah,
That
ours
was
did
awesome.
awesome too.
we did that only with clay ball and
Yeah.
with spider plants, and to have these little baby spider plants grow like over a
Massive.
foot in a couple weeks was insane. Just because they were.
It was like being constantly fertilized and rushing water through the roots,
Oh, God.
and
Yeah,
yeah, it was just crazy.
we had more spider plants than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I killed my spider plant. The temperature dropped and I forgot it was outside. It
Oh,
froze.
no.
Yep, how to do it.
I had a nice big one, man. It had so many babies on it. Oh,
Ah, we've
well.
got a ton here. If you want to send us your address,
Yeah, we'll get you.
When it
some.
warms
ball
up.
valve.
we can send you some more.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cold next week. And we're talking
Yes.
down. It's down in single digits coming up.
Yeah, we're
Today
gonna
was
have
like
like a
77
high
degrees
of
and
one next week.
Where are
It's the
you
same front
located,
that's
if you
coming
don't
through.
mind me asking?
I'm in North Texas. I'm in like in the Fort Worth area.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I
So
expect
that
you
cold
to say
front's
like
coming all the way down. hitting us.
Illinois, Ohio for how cold.
Yeah, I grew up in Pennsylvania, Southwest Pennsylvania, so it's
Wow.
a lot colder there. But we get some cold fronts here coming through. It gets really bitter cold.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like that almost all week long. It's supposed to be really cold.
It's the new ice age.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's
The one
on
from the
web.
80s that never happened.
So much for global warming.
No,
Yeah, well, it was 78 degrees today. We've already had it up in the upper 80s already.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Setting record highs. And now we're going to go down to like 7 degrees
that's
We
so
record low.
Yeah,
weird.
that's
Just
so
next week.
weird.
from week to
But
week.
we've done
Yeah,
that
it's
here.
crazy.
It's yeah.
Yeah, we had a January thaw where it was.
we had a 50 degree
almost-
swing
yeah.
in one day.
It reached almost
Texas
50
weather.
degrees, which is weird for northern Wisconsin to be like 50 degrees in January. And like the next
Yeah.
week, just like 20, 30 below, just insane.
Boom.
Yeah, it's hard and everything. Well, everything started growing here because it was warm for days. Like a whole week, it was nice. And then all of a sudden, man, it froze hard and it's killing everything off. And then
Yeah, it's
The temperature's
crazy.
just going like this here. It's crazy. It was cold yesterday. It was 70 something today, and man, it was 45 degrees. And I walked in the house a little while ago, and windy and cold front's coming.
I see LDH Aquatics had asked what plants do well in a darker room. Peacefully didn't do so well. They need sunlight, but not a whole lot of light. So it just kind of depends on how your watering schedule is too, along with any other pests that might get to your plants.
Peace lily's like a little more dark.
Yeah.
We're
Some
gonna
washer
try.
tank. That
What's
stuff
that?
grows in the pure dark. It seems like every tank I have, it's got ain't light at all on it, kills it. So I've got a couple tanks that are just dark, and then it grows great nose.
I love that stuff, but it seems like anything we put in a tank with, they eat it.
What?
Sawasatang.
Yeah, I've heard they need to have some dark areas, but
Yeah.
we didn't get a whole lot. We got some when Jeff Kane was here a while back, and there's a tiny little portion of it. And of course, it's in a tank with like the least amount of light right now.
Yeah, it seems to do really well. Low light.
Are
So
you
why
awake, Vibes?
Barely. Well, would that be a bad thing?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I've done it before.
You just
I
get
think it was
relaxed
you that did
as
that.
I start talking with my mellow,
Yeah,
monotone
yeah,
voice.
Jake's angel's voice.
My
Yeah,
angel-like voice, yes.
yeah. It's so soothing.
The radio
Bob?
voice.
No, it's very nasally unless I have a quality mic.
Right. No, what I was gonna say, how come that we don't see more aquascapes with just Sawasatane?
That's a good question.
Because that is pretty.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
It doesn't stay together. It's like
Yeah.
Free floating.
free
To me,
floating.
it's just always like a dissolving plant. I don't know. It just
I mean, I have a whole tank of it.
I saw
Whole
somebody
bottom
using.
is
They were like
covered
picking
with it.
string and wrapping it on the stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
It
pretty
reminds
cool.
me of ramen noodles.
Ooh. So would that be
Ooh.
the vegetarian
Those.
ramen noodles?
Mm-hmm.
Papa Shrimp did something here recently with Subwasher Tang, if I remember right. He was doing some kind of scaping with it, make it look kind of cool. He said he showed his tank. He's got to have a bunch of it at the expo too.
Nice.
Subwasher Tang and a couple different types of ferns. I mean, mosses.
Now, my question is, because we're a little bit new to Sawasatang, can you glue it on driftwood, rocks, etc., like Java moss and other
Java fern.
Java fern and
Use them.
I haven't heard of anybody gluing it.
Ooh.
Only thing I've ever seen is somebody take string and kind of just, string it on
Let
and
it
let it
go
kind
in
of
the
grow up. But I haven't heard
I've
of
seen
gluing. I don't know if gluing would work.
I've seen a lot of people take rocks and like
just
Herd it
sandwich
over.
it?
yeah, try to herd it into one spot, and let it grow up
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
because it's so small and it just goes everywhere.
What would happen if you would put it in a blender and some glue and apply it to driftwood?
Hey, you've got a lot of concept there, Vibes.
Go for it.
Would
I don't know.
would
I
it
think
go?
you
Like-
destroy it.
Underwater chia.
Chia.
I think you destroy it. I think you could do that with mosses. I don't know if you could do it. I'm pure guessing. I never tried it, but
Yeah.
it seems to me it would just be destroyed.
You need to try it now, Vibes.
My problem is since I made it, I might as well go ahead and eat it.
Mm, mm.
Make a smoothie.
Exactly.
It's a new spinach.
Get you a ninja slushy maker, man. Throw it in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Slushy thing, slushy.
Throw it in my
welcome
NutriBullet.
man. Yeah. Passing Win, welcome in. Lola, welcome in.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you should try that because, like they said, moss I've seen blended up and then like put it on cement on an outside wall or something, and then it grows.
Oh, Swassertane is going to do that.
What? Well, you don't know until you try.
Kind of like, I don't
It's
know
a plant
much about
matter.
it. Yeah, but
You guys
How
do
does
it and let me know how it works.
We need more, Curtis, so you gotta send some.
Okay, I can do that. I can send you a whole bag of them.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. And I know that Jake character's address already. So,
Yeah. If not, you know how to get a hold of them.
yeah. I'm gonna call him at like 3 or 4 in the morning and just talk to him.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
it's fine.
So, Skull, what's your favorite color?
Red.
There's quite a few red killifish.
I know.
That's what you need to do then.
Ooh.
So the Nothobranchius are red. And I've got
I know.
another one up here that I can't remember the name of the top of my head, but it's a really red, really cool looking killie.
Ouch. Why would you do that to me?
I know. That's why I keep thinking, way before we get to San Antonio, I need to pick your brain and have a plan.
So, yeah, we got to figure out if you want an annual or non-annual. You want to, something you want to try to breed and make some money on, or you just want to kind of something cool and want something rare. I've got a rare killifish that seems to breed easy. It's an easy to keep fish. It's just rare, so it'd be cool to get that going. It's fairly pretty, but it's not one of the most pretty fish. That's a downfall with it. A lot of the rivulus are they call them those little brown fish. It looks kind of brown and boring. A couple of them are really colorful, but they're jumpers. Oh my goodness, man, those things I've never seen. I had a whole batch of those hatch out, and they were little fry. And when I walk up to the tank, I had it down about this low because every time I lift the top off, they just start jumping out. So I had a little area in the front. I would open up the front top, and the back of it, they would just shoot up and stick to the side of the glass. I'd have like 30 fish stuck to the side of the glass, and I'm sitting there watching them. Eventually, they'd all fall back in. But I guess that's how they're trying to escape a predator. They saw me as a predator and tried to just jump out of the water. And man, you have to have those covered tight. They were crazy. Some of the other killies, I forgot to leave forgot to put the lids back on after I feed them for, all day long. Come back in, and I rarely lose one when I forget to cover it. But those, you forget to cover that, they're all gone. So that's one of those important things with those. Just got to get a very nice cover. So if you have like a hang on the back filter, it doesn't work because you can't seal it up tight enough to keep it from jumping out. They'll go right up the stream where the water's coming in and be out.
Ooh.
So you got to do a pretty good job of sealing it up.
Yeah, I figure I'll use. I already have a few of them that you put over like reptiles.
Screen top. Yeah, that works. Keeps them in. You don't get the added bonus of keeping the water levels up. You'll still get the evaporation out of the tank, but it's not a big deal if you're used to doing that water changing frequently. Not a problem. Yeah. I've got a couple like that. A couple of reptile, like 10 gallons. They're aquariums, but they put the reptile top with a sliding lid with the screen on it. So I had them, and I was like, well, I'm just going to use those instead of buying new aquariums. So it works.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get the ones with a little bigger gaps, you can just feed right through the top. You don't even take the top off. You feed right through the screen. If you get the fine stuff like the real fine mesh, like screen door mesh, that's too fine. A lot of times you can't get food through that, consistently. But you get the other style that's got a little bigger gap, and you can just feed right through the, you take the top off.
Yeah, I would like to get actually like 2, maybe a rare one, and then a really red, spectacular one.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Got a couple of Nothos that are annual killies are really bright red, and they just grow so fast. And they're just they lay a lot of eggs because the way they're designed, their habitat's going to dry up, so they breed very easily. and they breed a lot, and they breed young. They grow up within a month or so. You can have, easily have them breeding within a month. I think the record of any of the vertebrates, the earliest is like 2 weeks, and that happens to be a Nothiobranchus. So
2 weeks.
within 2 weeks, they're actually laying eggs, viable eggs. And I forget which species that was. That's insane to me. That's just like incredible. But even a couple months is still seems to be really fast. But those usually last. You can get some of those to live a year, but most of the time they live 8-9 months, and they die off. So you got to keep those eggs. Then you got to dry the eggs out for try to keep it going that way.
You got to keep them rolling.
Yeah. But a lot of the other killies aren't like that. Most of the killifish are not annuals. They'll last, just as long as any other little tetra or whatever.
Yeah. Do you have the Apo
My hand
Simeon,
is my koozie.
the orange?
I do have a few of those, and I wish I'd get them to breed better. They're breeding good for a while. I was selling every one I could possibly produce, but then all of a sudden, even my fry just aren't. They're growing up now. They're full size, but they're just not putting that many eggs out. So I'm struggling with those. In fact, that tank right. Which one is it? Right there. It's not marked. That tank's got a pair in there, and I just separated a pair out and put it into the 10 gallons I just built. that I'm going to use for the show. So I'm hoping I can get those 2 pair breeding. If I can get those 2 pair breeding, and one of the tricks for the Aphyosemians australes, the oranges or the regulars, any of the locations, it seems to be bloodworms. You feed them, not constantly feed them bloodworms, but I usually feed them once a day bloodworms with some frozen thawed brine shrimp, and then in the other, like in the morning, I'll feed them. What do you call it? Stuff. Not tetra. Bug bites, the tropical formula, and I'll stick those in a pepper grinder, and that's how I can adjust the pepper grinder how coarse I want it, and that's how I feed my fish.
And then if you get which one it is, it uses with eggs.
Say it again.
And then you forget which shaker it is and grab it and use it for your eggs in the morning.
This is what I use for the fry, the small fry. I take the same pepper grinder, turn on really fine, and grind it up into here. And I'll mix in decapsulated brine shrimp and the bug bites. What else? What else I use? I forgot what else it was. Throw in there, and that's what I use for my fry. In the mornings, then the evenings, I'll feed them brine shrimp. Freshly hatched brine shrimp.
Vibes, you asked earlier to Curtis if there was a food that all of his fish liked, and I thought of this one, and I know you showed it on your channel. We saw it before you mentioned it too, but I mean, when you put it on your channel, I was like, yeah, that stuff's awesome.
The Walmart food.
Yep.
Yeah, Walmart bug bites.
Works great.
It's cheaper too.
Any of our
Way cheaper.
put this in
It's the
any
same
tank
exact
and they
ingredients.
go crazy over it.
Look
I'm
at
all
that
out.
bucket.
Hey Mark, is that a sample size?
Yeah, that's just my sample size. It's a 3.7 pounder. But I usually go through like 2 of these a year.
Yeah.
Haven't tried the Fluval brand yet. I think I did like years ago. Years and years.
We did once.
Did we get Fluval bug bites
In the
here?
beginning, yeah.
Oh no, I've got the pouch, the big ones.
Just about everything eats that. I've even got the pygmy sunfish. People are saying, although they only eat live. Wow, man, they'll scarf this down.
These are the big ones.
Yeah, that's the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the same food, it's just bigger?
I
Probably.
don't know. I think it's slightly different if you look at the concentrations of the fat and the protein and stuff. It's a little bit different. So I think it's a different formula.
Black Soldier supply.
There's flies in that one too.
I mean, yeah, well, it's a copy of it. Black Soldier fly. I can't fly. Fly. Black
Fly.
Soldier fly.
As in, like, those black
I
flies
said
that
it
bite
right
you.
the first time.
You can do it, Jake. You can do it. Come on, brother.
Black
And there's
Soldier fly.
There's another fish food that the guy from Australia. What's that called? Bug cuisine or something like that.
Yeah.
I would like to get some of that, but man, I looked at the price of it. It's just, you have to import it in. It's too expensive to really use a lot of them. I try it just to see for specialized things or something, but I like because you could take it and grind it up and turn it into like almost a milk into the water. So for super small fries like those little Nothiobranchia, some of those little have to have infusoria. I would like to see if they would thrive on that stuff, and they might, just to get them. It gives you infusoria for about 4 or 5 days, and then they're big enough to take baby brine shrimp. They're growing so fast. You can practically watch those things grow.
That's what I like about that ultra fresh food that Katie typed about earlier in the chat before we came on. And it's because we got a guppy version and a tropical fish version. There's very little difference between them. And what I like about them is that they're such small pellets for your smaller fish. Your barbs, your tetras, danios, anything with a small mouth. And they're tiny. They're smaller than bug bites even, but I've noticed better water quality. I've noticed better colors from using that ultra fresh. So that's what we've been using.
That's why I use the pepper grinder for the fluvial bug bites, because it's you have different size fish, so I can use that real quick, adjust the size, and I don't have to have multiple containers. I just have that one container.
Yeah, till you get to the end of your container and then you got all the dust and stuff, you can.
That's what this is.
It's that.
Just eat that, yeah. That's why I use fish. I just throw it through the thing.
Yeah, I've ground up my own fry food with a coffee grinder, but I also bought some powder from Ultra Fresh as well for fry. It just comes in a little bottle, and it's basically the same stuff. It's just, well, shrimp love it too. But it says newborn fish, micron shrimp pellets. So that it's dust in here. I mean,
That's cool.
what's cool about these is that they have shaker pads. I like that. In our other containers, I took that out of there and I just used like a little Betty Crocker quarter teaspoon thing. The bigger container, I've got some cichlid food. It came with a little, like a clear spoon. And I dropped that in the 55. It's still in there, so.
Mind you, we aren't paid by Ultra Fresh.
I'm not paid by anybody.
We're not paid by anybody. We're just trying new things.
I tried this too, and it works okay. I don't know. It's the nano food from Aquarium Co-op. That magic nano.
Payne
food.
likes that stuff.
It says it stays suspended in the water, but I didn't see that. It went straight to the bottom.
Huh.
And some was staying on top, and some went straight to the bottom. I didn't see it in the middle, so I don't know. Maybe you have to have a lot more flow than I've got to kind of keep it stirred up or
Could be.
something. But I didn't particularly like it. Because some of it stayed on top and started rotting on top. So
Some of our
if you don't
fish
have
like
enough flow,
this.
it's a problem. Yeah, I've done that.
Little square cubes, we use them for treats. On our fish, don't feed them regularly, but they look like a dice. You've used that one before?
Oh yeah, I've used those.
Yeah, stick them to the trunk.
Ooh, it's called you put it in water, it's kind of, you drink it like a broth.
It's freeze dried, so I mean you can crumble it with your fingers or get it wet and smush it or whatever you want to do.
It's the old chicken broth vibes. That's what that is.
I know.
It's a bouillon cube.
Yeah.
Eat
you
it.
hold those
Eat
underwater?
it, Jake. Eat it.
You put it on the water and you kind of squeeze it.
No,
You
thanks.
can make almost a ball out of it and stick it to the side like the Seraphim, whatever
Right.
cubes on the side, and they'll eat off the side of that off your glass.
I'm gonna
It's
try
kind of a
that.
trick to get some photos of fish too.
You know Jake's gonna eat one when he walks away.
No, I
That's
won't
way
let
left.
him.
He's going to.
No, I won't touch him for weeks.
I've got the chow mein. The chow mein.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have enough big cichlids to really use it. We've had it for a while, but basically it looks like chow mein.
Yep.
Now I'm hungry.
Smells like it too.
Put a little rice with it, Jake. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
It smells like a horse.
I thought you were going to say
Yeah.
something else.
No, no.
What are you
Sickly
looking
Cool.
for
food.
now?
Scott, where were you at again? Which city? I know you're in Texas. If I remember right.
Kansas.
I'm in Kansas,
Kansas. Okay. It's not too far.
very southwestern corner of Kansas.
Okay.
I'm like 45 minutes from Oklahoma.
Ooh, you might have some. I have to look at the map, but you may have. What's a killie? Neat size. What was those? I can't remember. Oh, the northern. Not Starhead. Northern. Oh man, I went up to Arkansas and found caught some of them. Man, they're awesome. They're like 6 inches long. They're beautiful. Man, I can't remember the name of them. Northern. It'll pop in my head. But yeah, I was going to go back up get some more of those. I bet they're in your area.
Yeah, let me know. Maybe I can come across them.
If you go to Missouri, somebody right there at it's the Branson. There's a stream that runs through Branson that there's a bunch of them in. Because my wife was going to go to Branson to go to Silver Dollar City, and I was like, man, I'll just hit that creek down there. There's a ton of them in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I could make my way over there if I needed to.
Trying to find it real quick. I have them on my
Give me,
naturalist.
need any of these, Curtis?
No, I don't need any.
No.
I got enough of those. Did you ever get your shirt? Did you ever get your shirt?
Did you watch our stream last Monday?
I did
What
not.
string?
Yes, I was
Oh,
at work.
oh.
I was at work.
Hmm?
Some of us work for a living, and we didn't get any.
I make a living by haven't been working much lately.
Nice.
Like I get all my work done in the first hour, and then I spend the rest of the day trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah,
It's a slow season.
that's not my job. So. Sorry.
Well, I
I'll
get
go
to
back
watch
and watch it.
YouTube and get paid for it.
I'll go back and watch it just to see your shirt
Mm.
and to leave a bad comment.
I'm re-editing that because I wanted to start my new idea of just doing a chop on the live stream. So cutting out all the dead air and all the ahs and ums and condensing it so anyone that wants to be like on the replay, they can watch like an abridged version. It's basically the whole thing. It's just a lot more exciting when there's not so much dead air in between. And I sound like I know what I'm talking about because I usually pause at strange
Every
times.
time. Yeah.
Oh, is that how you do it, Jake?
Yep. And
Huh?
and all that's taken out.
That sounds like a lot of
Anytime I
work.
look stupid, I take that out too. Which is like half of it. No, I leave the stupid parts in.
Of course.
That's the fun part.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, guys, I think I'm about to wrap this up because I'm hungry.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I don't get hungry till midnight.
It's only an hour away.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God! You know what? Katie's
What?
mom Bought us a fresh little tub of cottage cheese, I noticed.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
With,
I got a 48-ounce tub of cottage cheese in the refrigerator.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't realize that Walmart carries it that size.
Yeah?
So, yep. The 48-ounce.
Jeez.
I'll have to remember next time I get in that town. We don't have a Walmart here. Our, yeah. I won't get into that story. You're trying to end the live stream.
Yeah. It's whatever. We talk here, we talk backstage, whatever. Anyways, guys. I think Whip is live right now. So if you want to watch him, you're more than welcome to. Hashtag
Hashtag vibes.
all right.
Hashtag vibes.
There we go. Anyways, Scott, what you got before you head out?
Keep your family close to you. Love them. You only got one, so keep them around. Keep them close.
How about you, Cake?
Don't listen to us because we're probably doing it wrong.
Oh, bummer. How about you, Mark?
Northern studfish. That's what it was. I was trying to remember. Anyhow, stay patient. Gotta stay patient in this thing. Take your time. Stay patient.
Yep.
And to everyone watching replay and you made it this far, I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was kind of a long one. Anyways, till next time, go ahead and tell someone that you love them. Give them a hug from me. Peace out, y'all. Bye.